book lovers, it's G here, and I'm here today with an unboxing I am so excited to get to. So like most unboxings, these boxes have been here for some time, waiting to be unboxed, or at least some of them have been waiting in the corner because I've been waiting for enough boxes to kind of sort for certain unboxings. I don't know how to explain that properly. Now the simple explanation of that does not seem clear. Sometimes I do want to group a bunch of Fairy Loot special editions and sets together because I tend to receive most of my pre-orders from Fairy Loot. But here, within this video, we don't have any Fairy Loots. We've got a mixture of Aluma Crate, Bookish box, Arcane Society, and Bookish and Spice. And of course I've been waiting for such a combination, and it's here. It's here. Majority of this unboxing consists of sets, and then we've got a standalone that is so glorious. I cannot wait to show you. And before we proceed with this video today, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this in the future. According to my YouTube analytics, majority of you guys who watch my channel on a regular basis aren't subscribed. So if you want to help a girl out, please make sure to hit that button. Additional ways to help me out, please like this video and follow author Gianna Jones on TikTok and Instagram for more bookish content. I deeply appreciate all the support that I've been given so far, but yeah, those are just some additional ways to support me if you want to. Anyway, without further ado, let's proceed with the video. I'm gonna start off with the ugliest box though, and that's the Bookish box. Like, okay, no tea, no shade when it comes to the Bookish box. It's just, I would like to see their logo being used on the boxes. I'm less likely to put them in unboxing videos if they don't have something to show off in the thumbnail. I don't know. Feel more incentive to include every other book box, but then when it comes to the Bookish box, even though their special editions are pretty, their boxes are not. But I guess that's just me being nitpicky. So with the Bookish box, my address is plastered on the top of it. So I will be unboxing that one below camera. Every other box does not have that problem, thankfully. However, the upside when it comes to Bookish box special editions is that they usually come in these bubble wrap bags, these protective bags. So even when I am unboxing them immediately, I don't get to see the design immediately. So don't worry, there's still an element of surprise to it. Now this is a set of sequels, and I'm so excited. Okay, so the first book in the set I received from a monthly box, and I was not like 100% keen on the design, and then when I saw the designs of the sequels, especially the third book, I just knew that I needed to continue on with the set. I actually was considering just like discarding the set from my collection or the first book from my collection because I have too many copies of the first book. Not in the Bookish box exclusive edition, no. I've got the Arcane Society exclusive edition of the first book, I've got the Fairy Loot edition of the first book, I've got the independently published edition of the first book, I have the traditionally published version of the first book, I even have a second copy of the traditionally published version of the first book because there was a serpent on the pages. Call me a maniac, I know. And yes, some of you guys might have guessed that the books, based on me mentioning the word serpent, are the sequels to The Serpent and the Wings of Night. The Crowns of Nyaxia books I've got here are The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, and then The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. And I cannot wait to actually dig into this. So I'm grabbing my trusty Stanley knife to help me unseal this. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I saw the first book before I read The Serpent and the Wings of Night, I really personally wanted every special edition of that first book to be blue. And so I was surprised when I saw the Bookish box special edition of the first book is actually red. And now I understand. I mean, we've got the blood right and all that stuff that happens in that book. So I do think that the color scheme does suit the actual story rather than the original cover of the book. So initially I was like, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the dark illustration that we got going on. But then when I really think about it, this story is a very dark story. I mean, it takes place in a very dark setting, so the dark aesthetic does make sense. So here I've got the sequel to that first book, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. As I mentioned, I was not considering continuing this set, but after seeing these designs and then just kind of envisioning this set together, I thought to myself, how could I resist? I have a physical signature from Carissa, and that is so good. I've got this illustration here, and that actually makes me really excited because I got really excited at that part. Now, I've only read the first two books in the series. I have not yet read Songbird and the Heart of Stone. I have heard things about the second duet in the series that is making me want to put down my writing and actually to start reading that, but I just know that right now I'm not in the place to do that. Oh my goodness, but I really want to read that so bad. So here we've got a naked hardback that kind of resembles what we got going on here, and then we've got a reverse dust jacket that shows some scenery. I think that's a big reason why I wasn't the biggest fan of this set, because I'm more a fan of like having some sort of like character illustration, something that is not as dark as this, as one of the dust jacket sides. But I think over the course of time, these designs have definitely grown on me. And then we've got a quote on the back that says, "Maybe the king always knew that his greatest love would be his ruination." Oh my goodness, it is giving me all the feels. This book made me cry. The end of the first book definitely did make me cry, but this book, oh, this book made me cry. And more beautiful end page art to top it all off. Wow, very beautiful special edition. And now let's look at book number 3. This cover is my favorite cover out of the set so far. Oh my goodness, but I need to unwrap it so you guys can see it in all of its glory. Those purple hues are powerful. This cover is powerful. There we go. The songbird and the heart of stone. Look at that illustration. So I'm not gonna lie, this cover was a big part in why I decided to continue on with this set. It is gorgeous. And I think it is actually the first copy I have of this book when I really think about it. I don't think I pre-ordered the standard edition at all. Maybe when it came to this series, I just got very overwhelmed at the idea of like, so I now need to proceed with collecting the sequel in multiple editions. Thankfully, when it comes to the Arcane Society, we don't necessarily have this book on sale yet. They're still trying to work out whether they could do world rights for that one. I also don't need to get the independently published edition because this book, I don't believe, ever had an independently published edition to begin with, so we're good there. I would hope that Fairy Loot are gonna do this and the second book in a duet. So technically, at the moment, I would really need to worry about getting the standard edition, and I think I would just get the standard edition with the special edition pages. If it is somewhere out there. I don't know. This is way too much planning for a book that I have not yet read. However, I'm hearing amazing things. I'm hearing that this book and this duet is even better than the first one. And I enjoyed the first one, I really did. I did kind of wish that the first one had a little bit more world building as well as relationship development. I think that that series could have gone on for a little longer, at least with the two main characters. But honestly, I'm really excited for this one because we meet the protagonist as a side character in the first book. We get their backstory or some of their backstory in the first book. So we already have them established as a character, and I think that is actually going to make their story even stronger because we have some background already. So yeah, I'm even more excited. Look at those pages. Oh, so gorgeous. I just love this purple. I love these purple hues. I love purple books. I just love purple books. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. It's a dog with like some sort of bone mask. It's really giving me Underworld vibes for some reason. And then, oh, like I thought the illustration on the cover was beautiful, but like on the naked hardback, it's just even more vibrant. Oh, it's gorgeous. I am so in love with this. Oh my goodness, that's a skull. But like in the coolest way possible. And then we've got more of that beautiful scenery. And then there's a quote on the back, actually, a very small quote, that says, "This is the tale of how a chosen one falls." Ooh. And finally, to finish it off, we've got some end page art. And it's giving me some gothic romance vibes, which is kind of, yeah, that's what I need right now. I mean, no, I'm writing a gothic romance at this point. It's actually really reminding me of the story that I am currently writing. Like with the piano, with the stained glass windows, with the frames and everything. Yeah, wow, okay. This right here is my mood. The aesthetics of this book is definitely my mood. I loved the first duet, don't get me wrong. I think I'm gonna like this duet more. I don't know, we will see. I am also just seeing Carissa's posts about her writing the story pop up on my Facebook very randomly. Like with them pretty much saying that this is their favorite romance they've written so far. And I don't know how Tisanya's and Max Centaurius' romance back in the War of Lost Hearts series can be beaten. So if Carissa Broadbent is building the hype up this much, I kind of just have to trust her here. I'm looking forward to it. I really am, and I'm so happy that I have this very beautiful special edition. So I just grabbed the first book off my shelf. I'm just gonna show you guys what they look like together. The second book in this series is thick. They look pretty cool. I like that. We got some color there, even though it is kind of dark. But then the pages together look great. They look so good together. Yeah, wow. I'm definitely impressed with this. I am happy that I did continue on with the set. I didn't initially see the appeal in getting the sequel, but then when I saw the third book, it captivated me, and now I have no regrets because I'm seeing them in person, and oh my goodness, they look so much better than the digital mock-up. I had to take off my coat because it was getting hot as I was filming. So the next special edition box I will be unboxing today is my Illumicrate. This is the one standalone book that I got going on here. This book actually appeared in multiple subscription services, and I personally decided that I was going to be good this time, and I was not going to get any duplicates. I just so happened to skip my monthly fairy loot that had this box. I also skipped my monthly bookish box that had this box. I also didn't want the Darkly book that month anyway. So ultimately, it wasn't really a hard decision, and I'm not gonna lie, now looking back at it, I have no regrets because I just knew that the Illumicrate special edition was going to be the prettiest of all special editions. Like, looking at the special edition, I thought, I don't need any other special edition because this one is so beautiful. Like, yes, of course, you could throw me another beautiful special edition of this book and I will appreciate it, but this one tops all special editions I've seen of this book. And so, yeah, that is why I decided to get it, even though this design had been revealed before the Fairy Loot and the Bookish box special editions that were going to be in the monthly boxes. I just had a feeling that this was going to be the most beautiful special edition out of all of them because, in my personal opinion, it's unbeatable. This design is unbeatable. It is everything I possibly have ever wanted in a design. I do not know how the other book boxes or anyone else could top this design, but that is just me. Who knows? Maybe I might eat my words one day. But when it came to those special edition book box companies, don't get me wrong, the Fairy Loot special edition was beautiful. Bookish box special edition, from what I remember, was beautiful. This, however, I knew was gonna top all of them. And it was also like a gut feeling. Like, I will never forget the Illumicrate Swordcatcher situation, right? Where I saw the Illumicrate special edition of Swordcatcher being revealed on their social medias. I'm like, that is so beautiful, I want it, but I'm going to refrain because I know I'm gonna get it in my monthly Fairy Loot subscription. And then when I received it in my monthly Fairy Loot, I was really disappointed. Thankfully, Illumicrate did a restock, but I was not gonna take the chance again with this book, especially because this book is actually from a favorite author, one of my favorite authors of all time. I cannot wait to look at it. Ah! And also, who could beat a slipcase? I sure as hell was not going to expect a slipcase coming out of a monthly Fairy Loot. Maybe Bookish box, because Bookish box, they do monthly slipcases, but Fairy Loot rarely do monthly slipcases. So you might or might not know what this beautiful special edition book is, but allow me to unveil it. This beautiful Illumicrate special edition is Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. Look at that! The roses are what got me, right? I love, absolutely adore roses. And I adore this gothic aesthetic. Everything about this special edition I adore. I have had this special edition waiting to be unboxed for almost a month now, and that's been hard, but we made it through. We made it through. Oh, the pages. I am so happy with my decision. I am so happy that I did not let my monthly renewals get in the way of this sale. Because look at that. Look at how beautiful these girls are. Look at them surrounded by flowers. This is giving me so much feminine energy, you know, like the resting. I don't know, this is making me feel so relaxed, even though there's blood on one of their mouths. I mean, we're gonna probably get some feminine rage. I heard that there's some toxicity in this book, but this cover is making me just want to lay down and embrace my feminine energy. I don't know, it's so beautiful, and I love the silver that we got going on here as well. On the back, we got this quotes here: bury my bones in the midnight soil, let them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals, hiding sharp white teeth. Chills. Chills. We got some end page art here that looks spectacular. I love this aesthetic so much. I'm digging it. I don't know if we got a signature from the author. No, we didn't, but we got a letter from the author. And you know what? I still appreciate that. I love this personal touch to a special edition. Oh! We got a romantic scene going on there with the main characters as well. Get it? I love this so much. Oh, I am so happy to be right about this. I really am. My intuition led me to get the best special edition. I don't think any special edition will top this. Like, I'm purely convinced of that. I mean, I would love to see someone prove me wrong so I could buy more. Look, as much as the Fairy Loot special edition is beautiful, the Fairy Loot special edition I feel like I have kind of seen before in some of their designs, so I am not bothered about missing that one. And the same thing with the Bookish Box special edition. As much as they are very beautiful editions, this one is more for me. Especially with the gothic, the rose aesthetic, and everything. It has everything that I want, including the slipcase. This is everything I've wanted and so much more. Truly one of the best special editions I've seen this year. I think that this is the best standalone special edition I've received this year, for sure. So now we have 2 more sets to get through, and I am going to go through the contemporary romance one first. Before I end off with some beautiful fantasy romance books from the Arcane Society, I really love the finishing touches from the Arcane Society. I kind of know what to expect from Bookish and Spice because I've seen the design of these. When it comes to the Arcane Society designs, however, for some reason, I can't recall what they look like. So I decided that I want to unbox that one last, but with this set right here, be a good girl and spread those pages. I just want to dive into this one. I've been waiting. I've been waiting so long. No, this one I actually received literally a few days ago, but it got delayed in shipping because there just so happened to be an issue with the dust jackets. I'm gonna put this down so I can show you these little things. Okay, so I love this series so much. I read the first book a while, okay. No, I'm not even going to introduce this author by talking about the series. My first arc that I ever received from my publisher was Valentine by Jodi McAllister. A paranormal urban fantasy that absolutely rocked my world. It very much reminded me of Vampire Academy and the Shadowhunters. I really loved it. Jodi was one of the first authors to reach out to me at the time. I was around 20 or 21. And it's so funny because I remember them saying that that was one of their first ever reviews that they saw, and they were just so happy that someone was promoting the book, and they were so thankful that I was promoting the book at the time. And like now seeing them being published with multiple books out, them now leaning into adult romance and everything, like honestly everything they write I love. I absolutely adore, and I love this series. I especially love the last book. Oh my goodness, the last book is phenomenal, and I need people to read the series. I really do. It just feels so lovely, right? To kind of grow up. Seeing an author continuously publish, but like you being at the very beginning of it. I love Jodi. I adore her with everything I am. And I'm just so proud of her and all that she has accomplished, all that she has published. And now seeing Bookish and Spice give her the special edition treatment her books truly deserve, I couldn't be happier. And that's probably because I do have a personal connection to this author. I'm of the personal belief that they truly deserve it. So I'm just so happy. And we've got this very beautiful enamel pin with all three books. The Me Juliet series. I love this series. It is different from Valentine, but it is so Jodi, and I love Jodi's humor. I love the way that she writes romance, and the swoon. I don't think we have prints, but we've got these bookmarks. But we also got some other things. Yes, I thought these were the signed book plates, but turns out they are not. These are the signed book plates. I like these signed book plates. I really do. They're foiled and everything. Oh my goodness. The effort that you put into this. Bookish and Spice. We got a very beautiful card here as well, kind of going through the order of the series. But the order of the series will be easy when you see all the books together because of the spine. We've got the characters on the bookmarks here in order. So we've got the first couple here, we got the second couple here, and the third couple here. Oh my goodness. So the first quote says, "Will love bloom when the cameras stop rolling?" Ooh. Okay, something I should let you guys know about this series is that it takes place on a TV show called Me Juliet, which is kind of like The Bachelor, but a different kind. And oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. All books take place around the same time. The third book has some like flashbacks and what happened before getting to that point. Like I need you guys to read it. It's such a good contemporary romance series. The second quote we've got here was, "She was supposed to steal the show, not another contestant's heart." Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm going a little feral here, okay. She's the one they love to hate, and he's the one she shouldn't love. Oh, Lily Fireball, I love you. I love you, Lily Fireball. You wanna know who Lily Fireball is? Read the series. I mean, with Fireball in the equation, say no more. I love Fireball. Okay, so here we got the first book. Ah! Oh my goodness, they're packed in so well. Let's unleash this bad boy into the universe. Oh, okay, so the same quote is on the back here. We've got Here for the Right Reasons, which is the first book in the Marry Me Juliet series, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh! I love holographic foiling as well, as you guys know, so I could not ask for a better special edition design. That's just me personally. I just love this. I mean, sometimes when it comes to this kind of font, I'm like, yeah, you know, that's a little annoying, because I think as a dyslexic person and as someone who doesn't really like things to be too busy, I'm like, meh. But I actually think that it looks very pretty. And then we've got some character art of these two. I think their names were Cece and Dylan, from what I remember, and I loved their love story so much. Oh, yep. That one is just a little bit not safe for work. But we've got Cece and Dylan there being so cute together. I love these naked hardbacks. Wow, wowzers. And if you want an alternative cover, yes, Cece and Dylan, I was correct. If you want alternative covers with character art, you can have one. And it is gorgeous. I believe that the art on the bookmark had taken from this art. And it's cute. It's so cute! Ah! Okay, so that is book number 1. Gorgeous stuff. Book number 2 in this series. Ah! Okay, now this one is gonna be a little easier to open, thankfully. No Stanley knife required here. Can I steal you for a second? I really like that they went purple with this. The original cover was pink, but I believe that they've saved the pink for the final book in the series. The original color scheme was blue, pink, and yellow. And as much as I like that color scheme, I kind of like this color scheme better for a romance series, if you know what I mean. It's gorgeous. Ah! Oh, look at those flowers. Those flowers with the purple color. Sorry, I'm stimming too much. I'm stimming way too much. I know I'm doing too much, okay? But I'm too much of a good thing. That is what I say when I remind myself to lower the voice of the guy who called me too much at 21. So there's that. Look at the end page art. Oh, I love these two. Okay, so we've got Dylan and Cece, but we've got Dylan and Amanda. You guys might be wondering, wait, Dylan? Like, Dylan is with 2 people? No, no. There is a female Dylan. There is a female Dylan. Is female Dylan here? And that's Amanda. And the awesome thing about this book series is when it comes to Amanda, she's kind of like working her way, navigating whether she likes Dylan or whether she likes Dylan, you know? I like that for them. I mean, I don't know. I just like a little bit of spice and flair to my reality television fiction, if you know what I mean. I reckon that was clever. Then we've got this very beautiful naked hardback. Oh, something I didn't notice, actually. It was how beautiful these spines are. Like, the naked spines are very pretty. The art is also very pretty. I need to show that one more time. This is just gorgeous. Like, I would display it on the other side if I didn't love the foiling that much. Like, I love both these sides. I also love this illustration of them too, damn it. They're everything. This book made me cry so much. I mean, this series made me cry so much when I really think about it. I did not binge read these books. I read them all individually. And I mean, you know what? It's starting to come back to me. I cried every single time I read one of these books. I cried the most reading the last book. And that, my friends, is this beautiful pink book here. I'm not here to make friends. The title of the book is Not Here to Make Friends. We got these two. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm not only happy to have this set, I am proud. I mean, I mentioned it earlier when I was bringing up Jody. I will mention it again. I'm so proud of Jody. I am so happy that Bookish and Spice went all out with this very beautiful special edition. I couldn't be more happy that she is getting this recognition and beautiful special editions like this. I don't know if it's a big deal to anyone else, but it is a big deal to me. It is a big deal to me. Beautiful end page art we got going on there between these two characters and their delicious romance. We've got this naked hardback that says I'm not here to make friends. It is a Lily and Mari story, and I love this art. I think this art piece has got to be my favorite. I love the tension. No, actually, no. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. The other ones I was afraid of the not safe for work stuff, but here, I don't think that this is not safe for work. This is just them kissing in the rain. When we got to this scene, it was everything to me. Everything. I'm so happy that they made art of it. Oh, we got some breakfast over there. I need to look at this again. I need to show you guys this again. Oh my goodness, I am losing my grip. Now let me show you these books together. If you put the spines together, I'm trying to get the camera to focus in on that. It says, "Marry Me Juliet," together on the spines there, and then on the pages just look very beautiful together. I think I'm gonna display them pages out because that's what I do with my special editions a lot. I mean, you wanna see that? You wanna see that? You wanna see that? You wanna see this? Because I wanna see this. Oh my goodness. Now, personal connection and friend of the channel aside, this has got to be one of the best Bookish and Spice sets I've received this year. I think I even like this one more than the Legends of Thesmar set. I mean, I love the Legends of Thesmar set. It is so beautiful. But I think because I've actually read this series, I feel more emotionally attached to the designs. I think everything is absolutely perfect. I think that this is the perfect special edition set because I've read the series and I just know that every little detail is special. I couldn't be happier with the set. Bookish and Spice, amazing job. And thank you for taking care of Jodie and giving her this treatment. And of course I'm filming the next day because I ran out of time. I have my final box here, the Arcane Society box. Now, it does not look like 2 books are in here, but trust me, 2 books are in here. They are just thin. They are actually, I believe, novellas. Well, actually, we've got a novella collection and a separately bound novella that just so happens to be by another author, 2 different authors that I've received previous book sets from the Arcane Society, and I cannot wait to look at these. Okay, I think I'm gonna start off with this one. I think maybe one of them is bubble wrapped, but one of them is shrink wrapped. I'm gonna grab the shrink wrapped one first, which is the novella collection. There we go. Ooh, so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I remember reading this series a few years ago and absolutely loving it. And yeah, I wanted some sort of epilogue for my main 2 characters, and that epilogue was gonna come eventually, but there was gonna be a spin-off series, and unfortunately, due to the author's health, they decided that they were going to end this series off with a novella collection that kind of wraps every side character story up, and I'm so happy that we have it. It is Fates Entwined. I've got this very beautiful special edition of it. It is gorgeous. I need to find my original books because I love them. I actually have 2 sets of this series because the first set actually had some formatting issues. Like the title page was incorrect in one of them. I think there were some other formatting issues going on with the 2 bind-ups, and I kept those 2 because I thought that those were going to be the only signed copies. You could either keep them or you could get like a $10 credit. I thought, no, the $10 credit, not worth it when I could have signed copies, but turns out my replacements also did come signed. So I now have 2 sets of this series, but I've got 1 copy of Fates Entwined. I initially was looking at gifting that set to someone. I have to revisit that. I'm just so happy that I have this because I've waited so long for this. I have not read this yet, and I've just kind of waited for a copy to do so. And then we've got the moons here. I just really love the series, the main character stories, the side character stories. I cannot wait to read about how the side characters get their happy endings as well. Yeah, it is bittersweet that we're not gonna get a longer series, but I am at least happy that the author found closure within the side character stories to at least give us a novella collection, and honestly, I am quite content about that. I also like that this novella collection isn't too thin, so it can match like the first 2 books in terms of length. I don't know if this one, oh yeah, no, that's what happened. I ended up purchasing this pre-order a little bit too late and I didn't get signed copies. Yeah, I feel a little sad about that, but every other Elizabeth Briggs book I own, I do have signed, including the paperbacks I purchased from them at Babe 2023. The Zodiac Wolves is an incredible series. I had so much fun with it. I really want to reread it now. Oh my goodness, every single time I think about this series, I really want to reread it because it was just so fun. But I reckon I'm going to get so much fun out of these novellas as well. I'm just happy that we've got more content from this world. And another world that I am so happy to have more content from is this world right here. Is the world of Master of Crows by Grace Draven. I love this book so much. Or sorry, I love Master of Crows so much. I actually have not read the world of Master of Crows yet, and I was actually really surprised to find that the Arcane Society decided to do this. I'm so happy they did because, oh my goodness, look at how beautiful it looks. It matches the Master of Crows Arcane Society special edition very well. The edges, it's got similar edges where we've got some foiling there. Those beautiful foiled flowers, oh my goodness. It may be small, but it is quite mighty. It is quite the mighty thing, that's for sure. That illustration is gorgeous. And then I need to show you the beautiful end page art. Oh, I loved this story so much. I cannot wait to read about these characters again because I really missed them and I actually wanted to follow them more. Like even in the mundane, you know, I just really wanted to follow these characters. And now I got more content with them. I got more content with these characters. And I got more content with these characters. I feel so nostalgic. I think I may have read both the Zodiac Wolves and Master of Crows within the same year. I'm not sure. But I did read both of them within the 2022-2023 time frame. And I loved them so much. Two standouts from that time. And now I've got two continuations, two sequels. Just more content of the characters that I absolutely love and adore. I couldn't be happier. I am so glad that I am ending on this note because these books are beautiful. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. If you happen to stay to the end of the video, leave me the red heart emoji because I like red. And if you happen to enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And also, I have social medias. I'm at author Gianna Jones on TikTok and Instagram if you want to follow me there for some more bookish content. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
How did I weigh half and I flipped it in a double? How did I weigh half and I flipped it in a double?